All right, y'all. Hi. I want to just give my first takes on the game, The First Descendant, made by Nexon. Usually, I don't really touch looter shooters. The last game I've probably touched looter shooter wise was probably Borderlands, but I kind of wanted to give this a shot because when I saw the bunny character, I was like, hey, I might want to play it. And now that I've played it, I've dropped about like 7 hours into it, and I'm probably gonna hop back into it at a later time, probably today, probably on my Twitch. Go watch me there. But I'll probably be streaming this around 10, 11 o'clock at night. But other than that, I just want to give my first impressions on the first Descent because it's actually pretty good. Like graphically, great. Gameplay wise, great. My only main gripes with the game is there's no cosmetics really that you can grind for. All of them is money. And then, like, I'm talking about characters cosmetics. Like, even in the battle pass that I've looked at, it's only gun cosmetics. And I'm like, I don't like the battle pass. Like, as a person, like, this is a battle pass that doesn't look like it grabs people. I looked at the battle pass, it's gun camos, and I'm like, those gun camos. Honestly, like, it's in third person. I'm not in first person, so I don't really get to look at my gun really. There's no inspecting, not that I know of. And anything that I've seen of the game, like you're mostly just in third person, and then you can pull your field of view. The main thing I really want is just cosmetics. Like I wouldn't have minded like at least like three free cosmetics per character that you can grind for. Like have a proficiency with them, but that's not the case. So, like every single thing you have to like the only main issue like that might take away from this game is you have to like literally be a not a whale. But you have to spend money. Like you can grind for each character. Like there is specific material that you need to be able to do research for them. Like bunnies is the easiest one to get. You can get within like a couple hours, and doing like one or two side quests. Hers are like, oops, I accidentally did it. The other ones you have to be like, oh, they're probably you can do them and be like, oops, I accidentally did them because they're in different like there's different like well not worlds, there's different like maps that you can choose from that are locked. And right now I'm like level 20, 19, and the thing that I'm not hard locked, but I have to beat a certain boss in a certain dungeon arena, and those are like time bosses that you have to beat within a certain amount of time. And so far, I mean that basically tells me I need to grind. And then when you unlock these characters, uh, you kind of like have to grind because I'm guessing it's whatever level with it which you're between. Because when I unlocked Bunny, I was level 15, so she started at 10. So I'm guessing whenever you unlock a certain character, it's gonna start at whatever. If you're level like 28, the character's gonna start at 20, or either that or start at 10. It seems like. I mean, the story so far is fine. There's like literally just. I'm not really paying attention, honestly. I'm not like. It's a basically an MMO looter shooter. Like, you think I'm really paying attention to the story now? I'm there to like the addiction in the game is about getting weapons that shoot for high amounts of damage and having certain builds. That's the whole point of the games like this is to have a certain build, pop offs, and farm. That's the whole point of these games. But you also want to have cosmetics. And the thing down the line is there will probably be events that give you free cosmetics. But right now, when it comes to cosmetics, it's all money. And to get a character is not even $5. By the way, it's not even $5 to get a character. You have to spend $10, and then the character's not even worth $10. He's probably worth $6, but you have to spend that $10 just to even get a character. So it's like, do I want to spend $10 or do I want to just grind these materials that I'll find later? By the way, by the time you find them, your main character you're gonna use is probably in 30s to 40s. Because I wanted to get this other girl named I think Arian. She's like a poison character, and her materials are in a place I can't even go to yet. And on top of that, this isn't even a gripe. There's a certain character. She has the same outfit as Bunny, but brother, I think you could see her tits. Like that ass. I don't want to show it because I might get um, flagged for some nudity. Uh, in the game, you could see this girl, and like I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of just zoned out to the center, and I was like, then I started focusing really hard. I was like, can I see her tits? I was like, I because it's like normal, and then it's just like it looks really see through, and then you just start focusing on it. It's like I think our tits are out, and because then you're focusing like either that's just a reflection, but then you look for the nipple, and you're just like, yeah, that might be tits. But other than that, the game is great so far. I think also the battle pass is preseason for some reason. What does that even mean? But this game so far, when it comes to gameplay, it's fun. It hasn't been repetitive. I've dropped 7 hours into it. It's not repetitive yet, and there's only two worlds left. Or two worlds I've done. So I'm guessing there's like I think there's like 6 or 7 like places. The dungeons are fine. The bosses are kind of like they're kind of hard. There's one that took a while. The like last boss I did was probably it took me a good almost 25 minutes because of when you have to shoot like certain bosses have a shield they have to shoot. Yeah, so when it comes down to this game, I think honestly it's a fine game for what it is. Free to play. I understand make like they want to make their money off cosmetics and all that, but you already know people are gonna buy your cosmetics. So hopefully after the preseason battle pass, we get free cosmetics for each character, like at least fucking one or two, because like there's some cosmetics that are like $100, and I was just like, that's crazy. And it's like a bunny bundle with her just with like kind of like a bunny suit, so you do see like skin, and I'm like, yeah, there are people gonna buy that. Like, don't get me wrong, there's people that bought the Ari skin off League of Legends for $500. They need help. So if $100 for a skin, first of all, like dropping $100 on a skin for a game that just came out, we don't even know how long it's gonna last. But so far, the game is great. Hopefully, it lasts couple like a year or forever. Like, hopefully, it's like Warframe. They keep updating the game and people still play it. I hope that it does do good because I actually really enjoy it and I want to either build a fan base off of this and Call of Duty Zombies. Those are the two really the only two games right now I'm really looking forward to. That and I think Space Marines coming out in September. Maybe Wukong as well, but this game has a lot of potential. I'd say right now, as a first impression, gameplay wise, it's fun. It's not. I wouldn't say it's too hard, but that's probably the like end game. Unless you're doing like certain boss dungeons, the boss dungeons doesn't matter. Like you better become right. Like that's the thing I like. You don't have the like boss dungeons make sure it's like, oh, this isn't end game stuff. This is you're gonna have to struggle to beat these bosses. Even like I like how like some of the bosses have armor that you could break off, and you can like use your grappling hook to them and punch them. They like show little tutorials on them. I like how that concept as well on boss fights, because there's like boss fights and then there's like gigantic boss fights, and so there's two different like boss fights you'll have to do. There's like these some of these boss fights have stages as well to them, and so that's great. But yeah, that's all I think I really have to say about the game. I would rate it so far after 7 hours. Probably continue playing it, or give my final thoughts probably in a later video. But right now, it's like 8. I'd give it an 8 right now. And thank you all for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good rest of your night, morning, evening. Peace.